Good morning, everybody. Apologies for the few minute delay there, but players, lots having issues once the Chinook is installed. Yeah, I don't know. I often have problems, not just with the Chinook, although I am putting aircraft in, so maybe it's actually just new aircraft going in. But I find that my sim will hang at 57 to 58%, probably a third of the time. So one in every three will hang, and I'll have to end the process because I just can't get past it. Sometimes I leave it for 10-15 minutes, still won't work, and then you go and reload it in again and it goes straight in. So it's interesting. Hang on, I'm just trying to get the stream up and loaded so I can drop that, and then it sounds real familiar. Yeah, but I'm putting aircraft in and out like weekly, so maybe it is something to do with that. All right. Now, I don't have chocks. I can walk around. My blades are moving. I'm taking this beauty out. Let's get inside. All right, let's get into the comments before we go too much further here. Michael from Canberra, mate. No, that aviation got in first. I'm trying to join you today with a propeller plane. Awesome, mate. Helicopter would be better, but you can't win. Something that a helicopter, because we've got a lot of helipads. Turn that music down. Michael from Canberra, good morning, mate. You actually told me you're off to iPad class today, so enjoy that, mate. Colonel Indiana Longnuts, hello. Mr. TPHI, hello. Mr. TPHI, hello. Stu, good morning, evening, whatever it might be for you. Jared, hello. Visualize, hello. And hang on. Back, yep. Gonna be a great flight, super excited. Yes. Christopher, good morning. I miss flying with you guys, but I shall return. Okay, whenever we will be here. Visualize says it's a Chinook, and the workaround is enable it for a flight, and then before you leave the sim, disable it. Okay, I've only enabled it yesterday, and I've been having that pause on load for a long time. Version 1.12 is shagged for us. Just having a quick chat with the missus. Just give me a second. So, just organising appointments. I had to have a quick, important chat. So what else were we saying? So the Chinook, yeah, I don't know. I was having the same issue before that. Colonel Indiana Long that says 1.3 here. Are you in version 1.3 of what, the Chinook? I have no idea what Chinook I'm in. Hello, what do we just do there? Probably actually turn this on and it'll tell me what version I'm in. It says scan code. I'll tell you what I will do. I'm going to turn these up while I'm here. And these. and this can go down a couple more notches because it's really loud. Downwash effect disabled, no thank you, I want to keep that. We'll take that on the glare shield, thank you. And other accessories, I'm going to attach those and my antennas, and that'll be it. Fuel, yeah, we got some. I don't know. I don't find the map very intuitive. Let's see, the colors don't go right, so we won't be using that anyway. So doors work. All right, so I can remove that. Anybody remember how to start one of these things? He's bragging, yeah, he thinks this is longer. Chris is here. All right, so Big Al is here as well. He hasn't said anything hello in chat at the moment, but he's not going to miss out on a helicopter flight. I am at Richmond Air Force Base. Not very representative of this place, but yeah. Alright, just my wife came back in. Alright, I won't bore you with, if I buy it from Contra, I guess 1.3. Oh yeah, I like the external. I am streaming it. I may contact them and say, hey, I want to install it rather than stream it. How do I do that? You know what, I'm going to see if I can go for a instant startup thing. No, you can't do that on this, can you? I needed to go onto an active runway for that. Alright, checklist it is. Alright, pre-start. Engine fan is off. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, yes, it does look. Okay, good. Is off. External lights is required. Co-pilot lights, I'm not worried about that. Switch temperature is required. Electrical switches are off. Crossfeed is off. All this will be off anyway. So, yeah. What I want is start engine. Thank you. Batteries on. Where's my batteries? Here we go. Caution light test. Yeah, they all came on. APU run. That's what I was looking for yesterday. Okay, to run. APU switch to start. I probably should stop that music, even though it sounds pretty awesome. I want to hear the aircraft. That's my APU switch to start. APU generators on. No, on. On, thank you. Hydraulic transfer. Where's my hydraulic transfer? Hydraulic power. Transfer. On. Set hydraulic transfer traverse switch to on position. Where's that? What am I looking for? Hydraulic power transfer. Why is that one not? Oh, there they are, under there. To on. Parking brake lever is already set. Yep. Saitek backup on. Whoops. Put that on there. Somebody just went right over the top of me. Thank you. Maybe like just move over just a fraction. Maybe not like land right on top of me. Engine conditioner levers both to ground. Is it both to stop? No, they're both on stop. Thank you. Yep, fan switch to on. Position delay 10 to 15 seconds between turn 1 and 2. So you want a 10 to 15 second delay between turn 1 and 2. That was about 10 seconds, wasn't it? Doors as required. Let's open them. Trip warning switch. Get a little buzz here, don't we? Yep, thank you. No troops today. All fuel pumps on. Is this where the APU actually starts up? Because we didn't have fuel on. Not sure. Maybe that's the Airbus. Crossfeed open. Yeah, we can hear it now. Engine condition, lever to ground. Alright. Set lever 1 to ground. Oops. Check the DSU display, read 88. Which one goes to reading 88? Oh man, it's been a while since I've started one of these. Engine 1. Alright, I hear that going. Number 1 position, hold until N1 above 10%. Alright, that's 10%. Engine 1 instruments. Oh, that's actually what we're looking at. Okay, cool. Engine 2 to ground. This will be a repeat. Engine condition, yep, to round. Start engine 2. It says hold until N1. So I'm guessing you turn that off once it gets to N1, which is this view. Yeah, 10%. Almost. Yep. So does that mean I've got to go back up to there? Yeah. Yep, okay, there. Thank you. That's going up, that's good. All transmission PSI, hang on, what's that? 7 or above. Engine transmission oil pressure is, yeah, that's really going. Yep, cool. Engine lever to flight. And flight. There we go. Oh, it's flapping away now. Sounding pretty good. Generators on, please. Thank you. No, not test. On. On. Thank you. APU can go off now. Alright, thank you. Hydraulic power switch off. Just behind here. Alright, we're good. APU switch to off. Hang on. It's still on run. You know, I can see it there. Other way. And go off. We can hear that go down. And the AFCS system to both. Onto both. Alright, cool. Hey, you know what? It actually works with all the stuff. So parking lever off, taxi, power steering to swivel. Yep. Oh man, that camera move takes a while, doesn't it? Alright, to steer. Pre-taxi, park and brake. I'm just going to say yes, but I'm going to do that myself. Alright. I think I can do all the rest. Though I want lights. So let's go nav, auxiliaries. Don't know what those ones are. And what else do we have for this? Let's have a look outside. Where's our nice big glowy lights on the side? What are they called? Formation lights? Maybe I don't have them on this model. Yes, I do. Wait. Are my nav lights not working? Is that not the right ones? Hang on, that's comms. Auxiliary. Never mind. Where's my lighting? Is it up above or down below? These are all comms. Is it? Mutt Dog, hello mate. Doing some Florida coast flying now? Yep, okay. Serious issues with steering. The rest of you can only see the helicopter skeleton. Then it shows up a skeleton again. Only see the helicopter skeleton. Probably because we might be streaming it. Having serious issues with seeing, not steering, steering the rest of you. Okay. And Jared just crashed the desktop. Well, that sucks. Did you guys get the heli from Miltech or in sim? In sim. So 2020 market, and now it's come over. But it may, so I'm streaming it. It may require, hang on, I can't remember where my lighting is. Let's see if we can do this. Here we go. Oh, that one's slow. Alright, let's go formation to bright. Anti-collision on, and no, the other way. Yeah, bright. Normal? Normal or navigation? Hang on, let's see what's the difference between normal and navigation. I don't know. Alright, I think we're good. What else am I missing? Dome light? No. Emergency lights? No. Okay, out of the way. I don't want to look at... Ah, how do you get these buttons without pressing that thing? I can't look up any higher. Oh no. Are you kidding? Alright, hang on. Let's do a little bit of... There. Overhead light and instrument light. Okay. Good. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, cool. Yeah, I think it... Maybe you're getting the skeleton only because of... Let's go and have a look. This is a cool helicopter. Look at this thing. Oh, it's a 222. Okay, what have we got with Big Al? No, I see Big Al, but you guys are coming up in the one that's in sim. So you come up at Billings. Yeah, that's, okay. It's probably why Big Al didn't see me flying with him yesterday. Maybe he saw my cockpit, but then he it was last night when we were doing Oz flights. Alright, shall we? Park brake off. Map on. I even waited for Oz for Big Al. I snuck into a side alley and waited for him to fly by and then jumped in behind him. But he probably couldn't see me, only a cockpit or something, and that's maybe why he couldn't actually see me flying formation with him. Alright, so let's get that one off. Over there. Okay. Well, we don't need to taxi, but I'm going to check and see if we could. Power steering is on, is it? Yeah. No, power steering is locked. Why is my power steering locked? I thought I actually turned that on. Unlock. Right. No, those back wheels are not turning. Alright, hang on. Let me try this button. No. Or is it this button? No. Okay, it looks like I can't steer. Swivel, unlock. Alright, so some things may be missing, so let's get ourselves in the air. We are going to do a right hand run, but I'll run down the runway. I've actually been to an air show here and watched Chinooks and all sorts of stuff, even a B-52 flyover. F111 dumps, tornadoes. What else did they have here? Antonov, AN124. I got to go climb through that. No, this is a heli from Miltech. It's not in sim. That must be that. You need to enable it in. No, you've actually got the original one. Never mind. Well, that sucks though. Look at that, guys. You guys look awesome all lined up there. Shall we? I need to keep my head raised. I don't like the scratches on the canopy though, on the glass. I kind of didn't give you much choice to get going, did I? Let's go. All right, contrail. So Miltech, yeah. I wish you'd bought me dinner first. Got a little close, did he? All right, we're going to follow the river. So you will, if you're on Xbox, just follow us, because I could not put a flight planner flight in with all the custom stuff, and I could not get it to actually see, I think, 3 or 4 of the helipads that we're going to, which was really annoying. But welcome everybody. Alright, I need to get this trimmed out. A little more, a little more. Alright, no, a little more. Yep. Alright, so we're going for the river entrance up here behind that hill. Basically the one where the road is next to. So this river to the right, and not the one on the left. We're going to follow that. Okay, trim was a little bit too much. Too much trim, too much trim. Okay, thank you. Oh, I cannot see those wires. Oh, they're down low. All right. I'll just back this off a little so you guys can catch up. Oh, that drops the trim, doesn't it? Hello. Trees. All right, we might have just clipped a few trees. We'll have to pull those out of the landing gear later. Oh, look at the glare on that. I don't know if the streamed version is fully updated yet. Oh, I love the thump on that sound. Oh, we might have been coming a little bit too quick there. Do get going, but changing at how many knots were we going? 150 knots. Yeah, might have been a little bit ambitious. Changing direction. No, not even close to being updated. It's a ton of updates behind this heli. Oh, okay. Well, we'll do the contact thing and see if I can get a official thing. It actually does still say not approved, but you know what? I still prefer this than the one that's in the sim. How's everybody else going? Oh yeah, they're fine. With at least visualizers there. Coming up to custom waypoint number 2. Although I think it actually is labelled like 15 or 16. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It sounds so much better. I probably missed some comments there, didn't I? I'm going to the right here. I was looking at the map there in the comments, and I might not have lined that one up right. Woohoo! I have not put troops in the back, so luckily we're empty. But I hope everything's tied down back there, because we will be making a mess of it. Oh, it's hard to fly outside with that view. But I am staying below the ridge line, so below radar. Tell you what, it looks pretty good with these trees in here too. This is where chat, all the people who are actually flying with me, chat goes quiet because they're like, I can't type, I'm busy not hitting the walls. There's Icarus, look at him go. Oh, listen to that. Love it. To the left, Icarus. To the left. He's probably got the fly plane open as well. And then more left. There's visualize coming through. I like the fact you can turn up that rotor slap noise both inside and outside. Where are we going? Round to the right and then round to the left. Okay. Following the creek that's down here apparently. Hey Ian, morning Brett. Absolutely love the Chinook. Yes, me too. Doing some Blue Mountains flying at the moment. We'll end up out at Katoomba and the Three Sisters very shortly. We'll just pop ourselves up over the ridge line, and there's a couple of places to land. Don't like that glare. Yay. What have we been doing? Oh my god, we're still doing 130 something knots. I might need to trim this back up a bit. Every time I back off it wants to dive for the ground. So I had it trimmed down on max. Yeah, we're going to go check out Warragamba Dam as well. So if you know your Blue Mountains out the back of Sydney, tourist spots and the likes. There's a great road that was up around here that I used to ride my motorbike for a day cruise, me and 1,000 other motorcyclists. Alright, where are we going? We're going straight ahead. And then there's a really sharp left, right, yep, and then it opens up into the valley, so that's good. And New Zealand 191 up there. I think this is the sharp here. the creek down there. That's cool. Oh, it's slow to turn around. Oh, maybe this is the sharp bit. Oh no, it's still all part of it. Yeah, it's pretty narrow. There we go. Now she opens up. And now people might actually recognize the thumbnail I had for this stream. I don't know what those blue lines are supposed to be. Let's do some outside view. Ah, look at them all. Got to get a shot of that. That's awesome. Katoomba, isn't that army base training? No, Richmond is where... Oh, wait, is there an actual army base? No, Richmond's the Air Force. Don't know. I didn't find an army base out here. Oh, that's awesome. So if we just turn that off and take a picture of that. Yeah. That's awesome. Alright, so there's another custom waypoint just ahead, and then there is a national park we're going to go and land at. There's room for maybe a couple of us, but I'm sure we can all squeeze in. Cue the music. Oh, I can play that music. Hang on, who makes that one? Fly to the Valkyries, isn't it? That's under... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Watch what you're doing there. I'm trying to do my music at the same time. Hang on. Plastic... Left, Miguel. Good call, Ian. Look at those trees getting blown down. That's awesome. Oh, Mr. Longnut. He's like, I'll take the buildings then. Shall I? I'll just park on top here. He's trying to. Hot dog, you've gone past us. Oh, he's taking off from YK. Okay. Alright, Mr. Big Al, you going to land it? I've got a few more of these places. Got Scenic World and Wentworth Falls to go to yet. Alright, here he comes. Also got a couple more minutes worth of music. He's going backwards. No, he's bringing it in. Alright, I guess Big Al's taken the top of that one. Run that music back down. That's a lot of fun. We'll have to cue that one a few more times. We'll wait for Mutt Dog. Mutt Dog, mate, are you in a heli or are you in a jet fighter? You look like you're in a fighter. What is he in? He's in a Cessna. No, he's in a DA40. Alright, we've got a lot of helicopter places to land today, but that's cool. Alright. Let's use the end of this song to take off. That's awesome. Stu, mate. Did I not wait for you to land? Were you hovering above? I couldn't even see you. Just following? Alright. I'll have a chat with Miltech. Yeah. I'll have to get in contact as well just to say, hey, can I get the aircraft in folder instead? So I can stream it and it gives a better representation. Although, you know what? It's working pretty good. I just don't like that glass stuff. Alright, watch out for the power lines if you've got the power line mod like me. I'm going to duck in up over here. There is a airport just on the other side. Ooh, ooh, get underneath the power line. That is a dangerous move if I've ever seen one. Alright, here's the airport. Just a dirt strip thing. And let's continue down to... Wow, look at all the power lines here. That is a do not land here airport with power lines. Alright, let's go over to Scenic World. Helipad. It seems not as enjoyable without that music playing now, doesn't it? Alright, I'll back it off here. We're going to try and find the Scenic World helipad, and then I'm going to duck over the edge here and go towards the Three Sisters and Wentworth Falls. Should also be a decent lookout here. It's not really the Grand Canyon, but it's the Australian equivalent to a Grand Canyon lookout. We just fill ours full of trees. Some decent towers there. There's also a gondola type thing there. Where's the helipad? In here somewhere. There's also a railway that goes down there. Oh, and that path out over the ridge line there. There's Three Sisters. That comes up looking alright. Helipad is... wait. Here somewhere. Hang on, let me get my trim set so I can hover this. And zoom in on my map. It's to my left. Whoops, sorry, visualize. That's a cricket field. It's no, it's back there. Where is it? Straight ahead there. Alright. Visualize has found it, I think. Scenic World. Or maybe it's actually just a waypoint, is it? Oh, the helipad right there. Alright, come on, I've got to do a touch and go on that. See if we can get in before Mr. TPHI. It's in the car park. I don't know, are we going to even fit on here? Somebody's got his landing gear on swivel still. Oh, that's full brakes and I still couldn't do it. Alright, let me turn that swivel off. Thank you. Do you guys have the gondolas here, or is that just my mod? It might be my mod, although those lines don't reach the other side. There's a waterfall there. It's also a railway. Yeah, there it is. Oh, there's gondolas that go down as well. And there's also a really, really steep railway. You can see down the bottom there. So it comes from up top and goes down that that hill there. It's one of those floating helipads again. Oh, mine was on the ground. Looks like there's a waterfall there. That's cool. It's been a long time since I've been out here. I went out here on a school excursion or two as well. We did the climb over here on the Three Sisters, these things. So these rock formation called the Three Sisters. They're actually in good condition in the sim though. Look at the detail. There's also a pathway out to the first one, I think. I don't think there's a second one, and people actually sometimes climb them as well. Don't know if you're allowed to do that still, but yeah. And then there's a stairway on the other side down into the valley floor called the Thousand Stairs or something. So it basically zigzags down the cliff face there until you get down. And I did do that. It's just the going back up that sucks. But yeah, there's a zigzag stairway down there. That was cool. Alright. Well, I'm going to make my way over to Wentworth Falls helipad, which is over that way. See if we can zoom this map back out. There we go. Hello. Just got a map on the other screen. Try and pop up, and there's two here. There's YYKDU. I didn't choose that one, but there is Wentworth Falls directly ahead. like Mud Dog was circling it there. We'll do a touch and go or a tap and go on that one. Put wheels down. I'm guessing it is this brown patch on the ground. Yeah, that's about right. Whoop, whoop, whoop. No, it's to my right. They look like some sort of car park. Oh, that's it there. Oh my God. It's a H in the dirt. In amongst the trees. Well, that ought to be fun. Just try not to hit a few trees then. Oh, we are so hitting trees. Here, I'll clear it for you guys. Oh yeah. Alright, I'll get out of the way. Little leafy looking, I reckon. Alright, let's see who else is going in. Mr. TPHI, I think she's done it. No, yeah, maybe. There's not much of a helipad there. Probably for bush rescue, and the Sims put in an extra few trees. See, there's actually looks like a road out there with this this path line here, so that's probably some fire break. You did it, yeah, I saw your name popping back up from it. That's it there, yeah. I mean, to be honest, you'd be better off sitting over on one of these areas. Alright, who else wants to have a go? If not, let's get going. Visualizer going in, alright, we'll wait for him. It's like, yeah, no, maybe. No, I think he's like, nah, I'm fine, thanks. Alright, let's keep going. I'm going to duck in over the edge here. Wow, look at the scratches on the windscreen. Gotta get rid of those. So, yeah, alright, stop vibrating. I don't know if you can hear that on the microphone. It's not really a Grand Canyon style thing, but you know, it is a decent canyon, to be honest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the ridge line because I can. Also, I'm not on unlimited fuel, so I may need to keep an eye on that. If I can remember where. Maybe one of the other stops will pop some in. You know what? It would sound awesome hearing a bunch of Chinooks flying this in real life. Down the valley here. The cliffs. Imagine when they were first exploring these a couple hundred years ago, when people were trying to map this area, getting to this and going, okay, that's a little bit difficult to get down. You have big tanks, okay, cool. That's what she said. Hey, Big Hulk's here. Hello, Big Hulk. I think I saw power lines here. Don't want to hit those. Yeah. You beat me to it. Yep. Alright, plan is to follow the river to the dam. I wonder what the downwash is like here. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, we're definitely affecting the water. It's like drifting around the corners. Hey, Mr. TPHI, bring it in, use the rudders, drift around. Make sure I don't crash while looking backwards. These are a lot of fun. That's right, drifting. You're probably like, stop making me type stuff. I have to pause. Although I don't know, if you've got your helicopter trimmed out nicely, you may be able to chat and still fly. Looks fairly dirty water here. And this is probably fairly accurate. A lot of this would have dirt and tannin from all the trees and bushland here. Views here amazing. It's awesome. Yeah. A lot of this is where I went as a kid, because I grew up in Sydney. This is just out the backyard, essentially. When I was old enough to get a car and drive myself, go and visit some of these places. Yeah, all the ripples, yeah, I saw that. The problem is it is only directly down, not behind you, I notice. Obviously that would be a lot harder. It's like you're hovering over it. But it does look cool. Now all we need is the spray. That does look cool. Actually, you can move that out of the way. Yeah. Hopefully that's what they'll do. Once they make it native, we'll get all of that happening. Because, you know, eventually I'm sure they'll try and make it, what's the word? turbulence, wind, like prop wash and other aircraft turbulence. Can you imagine having like what we did back there, all landing at that one spot? We'd be blown all over the place by the amount of prop wash. Yeah, that looks cool. The rippling. That controller thing pops up when I have my EFB off screen, and I use it to move around. Oh, listen to that. Alright, we're going up to, I can't remember what this, oh, this is the dam. Oh yeah, I went here when I was a kid. I actually went inside it too, I think. I did like some school excursion where you go and learn about the dam. This is one of Australia's biggest projects, the Warragamba Dam, I believe. Snowy Mountain Hydro, I think is what it originally was called, wasn't it? For a very long time, made a massive water reservoir here, and power and water for Sydney. It was dry a decade or so ago, maybe a couple of decades ago, I remember, and then 5 to 10 years, that's when they were like global warming, and then all of a sudden it rained so much that they had to spill it out, and then there was potential flooding further down, and they're like, okay, global warming, so the drought is global warming, and then the flooding and extra rain and then the extra water is global warming, and then they went, oh, global warming, it doesn't sound like it's going to make the money we want, so we'll call it climate crisis. Climate change. Everybody has to pay money because climate change. More taxes because climate change. It's like, hello, there's cycles. You have dry times, you have wet times, but this filled up and then they had to actually flow it over because there was just so much water. I'll be damned. Yeah. I'll stick with a damn. Get some screenshots for the Discord for those who missed out on it. Now, let's see if we can land on it. There is a Warragamba, I don't know if it's an airport or a helipad. I think it's a helipad. Just slightly to our right. I do plan on landing there, but I want to check out the dam first. So the spillways are actually up fairly high here, but they did get to a stage where they had to let it out. If you're not thinking about the Griswolds right now, I don't know you. Yeah, I wasn't, and you don't know me, because I'm not sure what you're referring to there. It's been a while since I've watched any of their movies. Which holiday were they on? Well, if Jared can land there, so can I. So let's go on the other side of this pole. Oh, he actually got out. Well, that's a good idea. Put the park brake on though. Hello, Jared. Can we? Oh, whoa! Fell down. Oh no! I was going to say, can we fall down? The answer is yes. Oh, okay, I fell inside. Oh, I'm going down the spillway. Can I go back up? No. Okay. Don't walk over the edge. Alright, we're back up. Woohoo! Okay, the railing's not very secure, so don't walk over the edge. But big down. Yeah. There we go. Oh, we've got to get a picture of this. Without that. That's cool. Who's hovering above? Mr. TPHI. He's like, no, I'll just sit here. I got it perfectly trimmed out. Should be right. Look at the water effects getting there. Oh, and the shadow. That's cool. Downwash. Yay. Alright, I will jump back in. Chevy Chase at the dam. I know it's Chevy Chase. Mr. Papa Giorgio. That was Vegas. Yeah, I will have to rewatch that. I don't remember it enough. Alright, I'm going to go over to the hello. I'm going to go over to the actual helipad. Try and find it. This way. It's probably another one of those car park deals, is it? Or the field? What do you reckon? Do we have an H? To be honest, I think it's probably just the field.
You'll be back. You haven't seen the last of Willie.
Stu, mate. Have a good one. Had a crash to desktop. Oh, that sucks. I think actually this is it. Just a helipad on the grass. Yeah. See you, Stu, mate. You have a good night. Thank you very much for coming in and joining in. No, I missed it. It's on the other side. What? It's in the dirt? Oh, okay. Well, I would land here. I wouldn't land over in the trees. So it actually says it's on the other side of the road. Probably see something down there, is it? Well, it's a bit obscure. That direction. Yeah, okay, there must be a helipad in there, but it doesn't show up. We'll take the field. Alright, let's keep a move on. Going south. Got more dams to go and investigate still. Alright, I've got to zoom out. I've gone in too much. So what I might do is jump back down in there. Whoops, you can't fly while you've got the mouse over the map still. I'm going to jump back down this gorge here. and back out the water. Who's still flying there? Is that where Stu finishes? An aircraft on my map. Just to the right there. Nobody. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hang on, wrong one. I need to go that way. We'll go up and over. We're in a helicopter after all. Wow, I missed it completely. Well, we could be doing that gorge out. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, now we can follow the river back down. Alright. Power lines up there. No problem here. Probably all going, where you going, Brett? Back down to custom, follow the dam south. Or the lake that it is up here now. So go back through the last custom. Yeah, I got someone on the map right about here. Man, my controller vibrates when you do the camera view around. Alright, so I'm going to make my way back towards the previous custom waypoint. And we'll go basically right here, then left and head down, follow where the flight plane is pointing. Wow, I'm doing over 170 knots, 180 knots. Sorry guys, are you trying to keep up? That would be trees, a few less trees now. Alright, so this is where we turned into that part of the lead down to the dam, Warragamba Dam. Now what I'm going to do is follow the rest of the lake. Love how the rear view mirror works pretty well, just not sure how it is though when it's a solid door on the back. I got my nav lights showing up too, yeah. I think it should actually show where I got the back door open. This does look pretty cool though. I would prefer that not to show up on the screen every time I move the controller. Alright, that's hands off the controls. I've got it. No, hang on, I need to trim it back down. I had it fairly well trimmed out, so I do like this Chinook. Water's changing colour, must be a lot more shallow here. Hey, there's Jared. Well, that went quiet. There it is. Wow, the water has really changed colour here. Oh, we've got some sunshine through, that's why. How emerald green that went. Just because a little bit of sunshine got through. Alright, custom waypoint. Now, where was the plan here? Have a look. To the right, and then up to the beginning of the valley, is it? So I'm just trying to work out where I'm going. Yeah, follow it down. This way. And then at the end of this waterway, we go up over to the mountain to the custom waypoint. There we go. Even on the map it's changed. Yeah, I noticed that too. There's like a distinctive line there of where it goes from brown to green. I'm wondering if it's a different satellite picture or if it is so much more shallow here. Don't know. That aviation, hey mate. Do you know how to fly a helicopter? Do you want to come and join us? Because we're going from one helipad to another. That's gone quiet. Why is it gone quiet? Trying to get the trim right there, but it doesn't seem to want to. Yes, we'll join, but this time no more airliners. Only yeah. Because we're going helicopter to helicopter pad, you won't be able to take off. Although Mud Dog's flying over the top, so you could probably start at the beginning and go to the end because they're airports. I don't know if there's any more in between, I don't remember. Mr. Longnuts, did we leave you way behind there? Am I flying too fast there? Alright, there's my trim down. There's a bit of an island to land on. Maybe we can regroup here, because I'm going to go up into the mountains. I'll do that. I'll regroup here. There's a few little landing spots we can pop in on this island. Let everybody regroup. I might also go and have a quick bio. Coffee in, coffee out. Look at the grass moving and the trees and stuff. That's awesome. Alright, let's pop it down there. Okay, I had brakes on, they don't work. Okay. Can I go a little further forward? Maybe I already had the brakes on. Oh, right. I already had the brakes on. Oh! That is not the way to do it. Stay there? Yeah, alright, it will sit there. Went to YMIG, really nice dirt strip. Mittagong, oh yeah. Alright, we'll be there in a moment. Let me just go and have a bio break. Apologies there, I need a quick bathroom break. I figure this is a good place as any. And we got Big Al's on his way in. Big Hulk's on his way. Yep. Look at them all. That's cool. That'll give that aviation a chance. Where are we now? Okay, so let's put this back on screen. I am going to go to Mittagong Airport, so that's YMIG. If you want to get yourself there, you can. Then we only have to go up and down there, so I'm going to go down this dam. I might fly back up the coast into Sydney and across the harbour and back out to Richmond Air Force Base after, so which is up there. So we may fly up Sydney Harbour, up Parramatta River, out to, because we're going to have extra time, I think, all the way out to Richmond, although, to be honest, there's another river out there. We may or may not be able to follow that, but we'll make our way out there, back to Richmond Air Force Base. So YMIG is your answer. Wasn't sure how long this would take, so let's pop that one back off. Yeah, YMIG, that's correct. Alright, we waiting for anybody else? I don't think so. Skies are clear except VHXKV. We'll meet you at YMIG. We may even get a cup of coffee at Shellharbour before we fly back up Sydney way. Trees. Yeah, we're on our way to YMIG now, so we'll be there in a few minutes. What I want to do is follow one of these ridge lines up and onto the. There's a road up there on top. Probably a fire trail or something. Just go up the cliff line here. Look at those red cliffs. That's cool. Alright, can we see the... Ooh, wait. It's actually a ridge line? Oh, that's awesome. No, it's another creek. Oh, we're so flying down there. I thought it was on top of a ridge line. It's another valley. Yes, thank you. Didn't read the topographical map properly. Look at Jared jumping over. Alright, who's next? Hello and good night. Flight has been looking amazing. It's an awesome place, and we're loving this helicopter, especially the sounds it makes. Except this screen when it goes like that, like I got some sort of sunshine reflection, and the scratches. But you know, that's a pet hate of both of ours, I think. And welcome, Grumpy mate. Oh, I forgot to go and say hello to Gammy Wombat's farming thing this morning. I was so busy just trying to get the sim working. We're on our way to YMIG, so wait there. You should see Mutt Dog, he was there too. Watching chat and the map, trying to work out which way we're going. I think it's this way, down the valley. Yeah. It does look though really cool. I mean, look at that. I love how the cliff lines do show up nicely there. Okay, I gotta trim this up a little. A lot. I need to make a trim reset button so that I can just hit reset trim, especially when I'm coming into land, because it's way down by the time I come into land. Like, what's that blue line that just went up? I'm sorry, I don't know what that was. There's a couple of things that I would like to get changed, and that's just that screen reflection. It's too much, but that might be the sim itself. Small plane's fine. You can do a small plane. We'll be flying to Shellharbour, and then we'll go back up to Richmond. You know what? If Jared's going around that spike, I'm going around that spike too. Just because he's doing it. Did you jump off a cliff? Maybe. Trees, trees, trees. Okay, we're going to pick those ones out too. Maybe that's why we got scratches on the windscreen. Too busy looking over at chat. Work out that I'm falling. How you going, Mr. Jared? Doing the driftings around the corner there, I saw. Whoa, somebody's right next to me. Tell you what, in the Chinook, she's a big heavy bird, flies really well, but you almost need to be thinking one or two corners ahead just to get the things sliding into the corner. It Admittedly, I might have gone too low into the trees a few times, but I haven't smacked any cliffs yet. Bunch of power lines down there. We're not that low anyway. There's some flying you can do in this you just can't do in a aircraft, in a airplane. Swinging that tail around. Whoop. Whoop. Yep, that was low. Ooh, which way? This way? It might not have been the right way. No, I think I'm going to miss my custom waypoint. It turns around anyway, does it? Yep. Oh, there's a snap. That would have thrown some people around in the back. I can't see with that reflection though. Like, why, what is that? No, go away, go away. I don't need reflection, thank you. Follow the road. You don't have that. Wonder if it's something I can turn off. Well, that's something to look for. Alright, go land at... You've arrived at the helipad. What helipad? We're going to Mittagong Airport. We're just coming in now. I'm going to look for that reflection and work out how to turn it off. It might be some sort of graphic option, but I don't want it. It's annoying. Is there a helipad? No. What's that? Is that a building? I'll just pop it down here near the fuel. Park brake was on. Oops. Alright. Had that been, I changed my time of day where the sun was a different spot and it helped. Yeah, it's something to do with the light and stuff, but I'm on, as far as I know, I'm on real time, real weather. So it should actually be, yeah, real time. No, I'm on broken clouds. Oh, yeah, last night it was all, okay. Last night it was all cloudy. Oh, that'll explain why things look different. It did look pretty cool though. Alright, I may not get that same reflection now. Alright, I reckon it's time to make a cup of coffee. No, hang on, we'll make a cup of coffee when we get to Shellharbour. So we've got YHYEM, and then down the dam, out the end of the gorge and over into the Shellharbour. So we'll do that. I'll test over the light. You can't see me. You're not at Mittagong anymore. That's why. Sorry, I was just backed away from the microphone. You actually left here, that aviation. You've got to come back. or don't go further ahead because we're about to get our way up there. You do have that reflection as well? Yeah, okay. Jared's filling up fuel, I guess. Okay, mate. I'm going to get a move on because I'm hanging out for a cup of coffee now. Alright, now we'll take the park brake off. Into the wind. That's good. Mutt Dog's doing his takeoff. Hello, Mutt Dog. Try not to blow you out of the sky with the turbulence. Can't promise anything. Wonder if the RWF fly Chinooks here? What do you mean? Down those, down the lake and stuff? I don't know. They do out of Richmond, or they used to. I don't know if they still do. But to Mittagong, I'm not sure. But there is an Air Force base just, no, military base I think it's called, but it does have an airport just south west of Shellharbour. Not sure what they fly there. Right fuel, and oh, hang on, are we're running out of fuel, are we? Oh yeah, hang on, I can just do it over here. Flight performance, mass, fuel. Yes, I have 82 and 83 left in them both. Okay, so I will need to get fuel at Shellharbour. Well, I'll keep an eye on it and see just how much we have left when we get close. So I'll just keep an eye on how quickly it goes down. Okay, that was too much down trim. And map, so 80%. Yeah, it's not too bad. Alright, we want to go where the water is over here. Yeah, there we go. I'll tell you what, diving in this fast, it definitely feels heavy. Like harder to control because it's coming in too fast. 180 knots. Alright, I think what we'll do is we'll come in the back of YHYEM and fly down, basically going to YYOM7 or 0M7, which is at the end of this waterway. There's a dam here, and then we'll chuck a right, and there'll be another dam. Woohoo! Nah, I'm gonna need to look up. Yeah, thank you. Is that the dam? Yeah, not as spectacular as Warragamba. That's one of those ones they use the, hang on, there, use the ground as a dam. Alright. As opposed to concrete dam. I'm going to do a touch and go at YHYEM, the helipad. Supposedly. Sorry, is that it underneath me? No, it's straight ahead still. Oh, over there. Yep. Excuse me. There's that lover. Oh, mate. Vision jet. That's not a prop either. Oh, that's a decent helipad. Yeah. I'd still chop a few more of these trees away if I were them. Okay, that was a little bit more difficult from outside view. Ah, Jared's sneaking in first. Not enough room for all of us, that's for sure. Alright. I'll hop out of the way. Sit up here. You crashed! Probably a little too fast. Maybe grab something slower. Mud Dog's in a DA40, which is probably perfect for this. Big Hulk, he's in the Australian... Hang on, what is... No, it changed. Big Hulk's in a... What are you in? A Jet Ranger, 407 or the 222B? I think he's in the Airwolf, actually. Yeah, it'd be 222. Australian Army Dusty. Oh no, he used to be in that. Okay. There's Ed Lover. He's down in the bushes there. At least you're not too far away from people. Alright, here's the other dam. So that's 3. Damn. Now we'll follow this lake out. I need to keep an eye on my fuel status. I expect to run out if I muck around too much. You know what? I think we've got enough to get back to Shellharbour. We will definitely have to fill up though when we get to Shellharbour. Let's get that map back on. Yeah. Where are we going? Up and over? That way. Okay. Diamonds are great for this kind of thing. They are especially designed for low speed handling and safety. Yeah. You have a bit more loiter time. I can see you straight ahead. We'll catch up to you by the time you get there, I reckon. Or at least pretty close. You're not that far away by the looks of it. Over the final. Let's have a look. Actually, are you heading back towards us? Or are you just landing? No, I think you're doing loops around, so you're preparing for a landing. You have that as the last airport. I do, and then we're going to add a little bit extra because I've got more time. We're going to fly back to our starting position, but we're going to do it as... Whoa, that was too close. We're going to do it as up the coastline. Hang on, I want to go to the right. I've missed it. Oh, get off the map. I think I can just jump over here. Yeah, I wanted this waterway. Sorry everybody if you're really close behind me. Oh, that was close. Yeah, we're going this way. that way, long nuts. Hey? Right like the English. Oh, there's a question. How many of you fly on the right hand side of the cockpit or the left hand side? Helicopter is meant to be the right. Left is for aircraft, isn't it? Neither, says Mrs. TPHI. You're outside. Are you outside the whole time? How do you go with the helicopter views? So like where it doesn't want to necessarily stay behind the aircraft. Left side in plane, the right side in the helicopter. Not sure why. Try the left side in the heli also. Yeah, I didn't think it was... Well, I guess you could get yourself over to that seat. But then your tablet sits on the window here on the right side, and your GPS is on the right side. Does it have options to have it on the other side? We need to make our way. I think this actually drops off in memory. We're up in the higher. What are we altitude wise? Don't know. I can only see my radar altitude. But I think, oh yeah, we're about 3,000. No, what? 1,400 feet, and then it just drops. Yeah, right about here. Right here. Right now. Right here. Right now. And down we go. Where'd you go, Mutt Dog? You're heading down to the military base I talked about, are you? Hey, I'm a proper geezer. G'day, Brett. Big chat from UK. Hello, mate. Yes, left is for captain in planes. Oh, yep. No, just have to make sure that you have your bifocals on so you can see it. Yeah, okay. I think Mr. Mud Dog's name's way over there. He might be looking for the military base I talked about. That's down at YSNW. I did think about making that the final destination, but I figured we can come in and have a look at the museum here that I've now started making all my videos from 2024. Only because my Sydney's broken in 24. They need updating. How did Mr. Longnuts get here so quickly? I don't think he went to the helipad, that's probably why. He's landed on the field. I might go park over near Qantas and the museum side, but it does look very inviting over there. Woohoo! Mr. TPHI has changed colour. Oh, they started downloading the liveries. Oh, good. I'm a boss, that's how. Is that the Chinook helicopter? It looks great. Yes, it is. This is the Miltech one that we had in 2020. We finally got it into the sim now. Actually, look at everybody else's liveries have actually loaded it in now. Rather than you being in those default things, you've actually loaded it in here. Awesome. Alright, let's go full. Look at everybody else's doors are opening. I have opened your doors. Okay, Icarus is one. No, that might be the liveries in. Tanker? You in the tanker, mate? And it's fold out. Wait, did that fold out? Didn't fold out. Huh. Maybe there's some option I need to do to make that extend. Take a pic. Absolutely we will. When Big Al works out how to land. That does look cool though. That does look cool. There we go. Alright. I'm thinking I'll get a cup of coffee. We're only 1 hour 48 in. I'm going to get a cup of coffee here and I'm going to fuel up a bit more fuel and run up the coastline, back up to Sydney, down the harbour and back to the start probably in the next hour. So if you guys are up for a return, come and fly with. Is this an F5 over here? Yeah, it is too. Yeah, I thought so. Alright, I'm going to put it on intermission. I'll be back with a cup of coffee. Be right back. But I'll keep it here so that we can see what you guys get up to, shenanigans wise.
And this one time, at band camp, I stuck a flute in my...
Excuse me?
What? You don't think I know how to get myself off? Hell, that's what half of band camp is. Sex ed.
Alright, that aviation's got to go. Bye all. See you, mate. Hulk, putting bind controls to my Chinook in sim. Hulk, you don't need to move out of photo. What? You're in a helicopter. That works. Alright. What have I done there? Perfect timing. Alright, we're back in. We'll go for a full close. Alright. What else did I miss there? Waiting with a 78710. Yeah, okay, a bit big. Jared crashed the desktop just before landing. Well, that sucks. Oh, hang on. Just before... You know what? I need to... you'll cache some more. I'm going to 200 gig, which has actually worked out really well. Can I get... I don't need all of it, but so that we can go flat out, I'm going to get a 50% refill. Thank you. Alright, so I'm just basically now going up the coast. And on the flight plan, what I might do is I might just put YSRI as my destination. So let's go YRSI, was it? No, hang on. What was it? SRI. Oh, Sydney Richmond base. Yeah. And load that in and put in, where are we here? YSHL, is that right? Shellharbour. Yep. And okay. Just got to remove my waypoints now so that I can go work out where I'm heading. I just want to be able to point to Richmond Air Force Base on my way back up. Alright, cool. Done. File that. We're good. Alright, maps on. Okay, we're ready. Got a few people running around. There's a Mr. Icarus looking. He's under my air. Oh, man, what's he doing down there? See if we can see him. Where is he? Where is he? No. You see his name? There he is. Popping his head up there. He doesn't come through the aircraft though. That's something I would expect Mrs. TPHI to do. Was she doing that? Alright, so loading, there's my flight plan going back. Map wise. Can we have north up? Yeah, there. So we're going, oh wow, can't even move that, that's right. We're going up here and in and out the back. That is a terrible map. I'll stick with, what have we got with the fuel? Okay, cool. I'll just turn that off. Alright, shall we? I'll turn my sounds down. Let's get those lovely sounds back up. You're putting a picture on Discord? Alright. RI. Yankee Sierra Romeo India. So our starting destination. Hey, Bat, mate. Hit that like button. How many likes do we have? 19, 25 watching. Oh, there's 6 people that are really hard to please. Or maybe they just popped in after we did all our fun flying up and down the valleys. You know what? I don't think I need this on over here, so that every time I move the view, it pops up. So, you guys ready? Alright, I'm ready to go. I'll wait for you guys to be ready because I don't want to race ahead so much. But we're going to go up the coastline. It's a sim that breaks me seeing you all in full helis. If I go away, your heli looks crap. Well, mine's loaded in, so something loaded in and they all popped up. So now they actually show all the liveries that they had too. So something's going on with yours there, Mr. Big Owl. Hopefully it won't take too long to fix. Alright, I'm going to make a move. And I'm going to get over the coastline. You know what, I may even follow the highway here until we get closer. Just watching out for those power lines. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I'll follow the highway here. The other side of Wollongong until it starts climbing the hill. Oh, controller's vibrating. Oh, that's pretty close. Looks like there's some photogrammetry in amongst other stuff here. Oh, my internet's downloading pretty fast. So I'm just going to follow this highway until we get closer to the coastline. I won't follow it up the hill. We'll just run up the coastline along the ridge line north of Wollongong. Yeah, you definitely see those red and white baubles there on the power lines. Road's flooded down there. Stuff hasn't loaded in there. Reckon I can go under? Probably not. No, I can't even point it down enough to go under. Sister lives up here somewhere. I don't know where because I've never been there. Well, that didn't download, did it? There's one little square there that just can't seem to load in. Wait, why is Mr. Oh no, that's just their characters because they're out of the aircraft. Wondering why your names were still back at the airport. Thought maybe we left you guys. Oh, there's the road. We've gone the wrong one. I think. Actually, I don't know which road we're supposed to be taking. All I know is keep that water to the right side of the aircraft and we're heading the right direction. Yeah, you can see the 3D photogrammetry stuff just not quite loading in. I hope by Flight Sim 2028 they fix that. See power poles but no power lines. Did you install the freeware mod or did you buy the payware mod? Or you just got whatever's in the sim automatically? I'm following what I think is the main road back out of town, but I have no idea. No, you didn't. I'm done for the night. I have to get ready for work in the morning, but still watching. Thank you, Mr. TPHI, for coming and joining. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself. Have a good rest, and good luck for the weather and stuff for your work tomorrow. It's cool how the fences are there. The walls and stuff. Oh, where did that road go? Become that one there. Okay. No mod default. Okay, there. That's why. I am running the freeware mod out of 2020. I'm going to follow the rail now. Most of it, because it does go up the coastline, not up the hill. There's a road up there somewhere. You know, I think my sister lives down here somewhere. She said she lives up this way, but I don't know where. Maybe not quite this far north. Some sort of communications tower there, I'm guessing. Fun to be back in the Chinook, absolutely. Oh, every time I turn the controller, it vibrates and rattles on the desk. If you hear that rattling, that's because the Xbox controller, like I do that, and then it rattles to like have the vibration of the aircraft. It doesn't do it when you're just sitting on the ground, but it does it when you're flying along. Simulate turbulence, I'm guessing. The road, yeah, that bridge road there has made a lot of TV ads. It's like a suspension thing that sits out over the edge of the cliff there. There's a lot of TV commercials that have been filmed on it. You know what? That beach says land on me. Just momentarily. It looks so inviting. That way I can wait for people to catch up as well. Yeah, we kind of raced ahead, so I'll wait a moment. Yeah, not fine, just getting your stuff ready for work, that's right. Yeah, that mirror effect on screen is bad. There's probably a way of turning it off. Oh, Jared put his rear wheels in the water there. He's going for the Army Black version. Also lets me finish my coffee, which is awesome. else we got? Mrs. DPHI, Big Owl, Hulk, and Icarus. Yeah, I kind of... And Visualize's name is there, but isn't he here? Yeah, so... Because your character got out back at Shellharbour, I don't know, Longnuts is there now. Your name disappeared. Oh, Mr. TBHI, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Oh, look at that. That's a pro. She knows what she's doing. It's like, yeah, it's no problem. That's exactly what I was meant to do. Big Al going to dip his wheels in the water too. Oh no, he's actually pretty good too. Look, he looks like he's almost driving on the water. Well, I thought I was good at flying. You guys, man, make me look like a an idiot. Skill. I know, that's what it is. Absolute skill. All right, we've got to get another picture here with Mr. Visualize going pops down. I'm waiting for Big Hulk. It's like, yeah, you guys are there somewhere, but I'm not coming in quite as fast as you guys. Jared's gone for a pee between the trees. Alright, Big Hulk, mate. You don't have to land here if you don't want to, but obviously we're going a lot faster than you. You need to get the Airwolf one and use the rockets, or the jets. Oh, straight on at Jared. That's what it looked like. It might have been perspective. Alright, Big Hulk, you coming in or just going to do some hovering? Which actually looks pretty cool. He's just going to hover there, by the looks of it. He's in the blue one. That's pretty cool. Alright. Shall we keep going? I need some music. I need to probably put in some sort of rock. What do you reckon? What have we got? I can hardly hear that. Yeah, that'll do. Big Hulk's getting a run ahead. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Ian, I would call him awesome. A group of Chinooks is an awesome. Get that music the right level. Oh, that's the water. Okay, that was a bit of a splash. I wonder if there's room for us to land on Fort Denison. I think I'll have a look at that when we get there. Alright, Mr. Big Hulk, I'm guessing my 2 blades trumps your 1 blade. It's a nice environment along this coastline. Oh, there's a stutter there. An awesome of Chinooks, yeah. An awesome group of Chinooks. Mutt Dog's still in his aircraft. He got a bit of a run on us there. He's way ahead already. That's actually hands off, so it's actually quite stable. Look at that. Until I run into that. Yeah, that might not be a good idea. Let's line it up right before you do a drone shot. But I got it nice and trimmed out. I was actually quite happy with that. Slightly to the left. Let's get there. Yeah, like that. Oh, that's awesome. Probably don't even need the music on, honestly. Hold that music and give me control, because we are going down. We're going down. We're going down. All right, heli down. I reached over for the music and then realized, yeah, that was a bad idea to be using the drone. All right, that's one cliff. One to the cliffs, 0 to Brett. All right. That was a bad move, wasn't it? You know how I was saying it's really stable and I can use the drone? Yeah, that's good if I'm way away from the cliffs. All right, let's get our aircraft stable again. Alright, nothing to see here. Got a ruffian ahead of us. And now I can't get that aircraft to go quite as smooth as I had it. Maybe my blades are bent a little. Are we coming up to Port Botany? Oh, we are too. Wow, that didn't take long. Alright, are we stable again? So I think it leans to the, or maybe that's the wind, leaning to the left, which is probably why I went into the cliffs. Let's see if we can get that right. Just try and trim it down a little. There we go. Yeah, just trying to get that thing trimmed out. What's happening here? Why is that not? There we go. For some reason my other computer that I'm monitoring this on chat wasn't up to date. Alright, seem to be on a climb for some reason. Let's get that trimmed down a little. Is this Kernel? I think so. There's Pretty Woman. Not just talking about you, Mrs. TPHI. I'm in the boat. Whoa, 190 something knots. That was a nice dive. Alright, I'm going to go around Sydney Airport, go down over the Navy just outside Sydney. We'll try and land on the Australian aircraft carrier. It's a long dock there. I think that's for fuel. Fuel tankers, or maybe gas, but I think it's fuel. Oh, that was pretty close. When you realise your down trim's just a little bit too much, and you may end up in the drink or on the ground. Anyways, playing chase. Let me slow down a little. Oh, that's a down trim still. Like I said, I need a reset button for trim. Yeah, I have the option on, so I've got the dust cover things. So in the options here, you can on the config, go to accessories, and you can put your engine air particle separators (EAPS) on. If I turn them off, there. You know, we don't need them on. I just wanted mine to look different, but it does look like that, doesn't it? Alright, which one's the Australian one? That's the one right down the end here. Big hunk of tower in the middle of it. They call them a helicopter landing deck, not an aircraft carrier. You're landing, my dog? Alright, mate, you have a great evening. Thank you very much for coming and flying with us. I thought you actually said you're over in Florida, though, but I guess you finished that flight and come and checked out here. So, Big Al, hopefully you saw that. The options. These free add-ons? No? Oh, the carriers? Yeah. Yeah, this is a freeware add-on that you can't get on flightsim.to anymore because the guy took it off. I think there's still some places that host it. Wait, is that the Australian one? Do we have a jump ramp? I think we do. I'll get close and have a look. Looks like it. Yeah, like LO2 and LO1. I'll try and link you up, Big Al, mate, because I know people like Icarus has got it. I mean, it came out years ago, and then he's kind of moved his stuff off when this is LO2. Okay, when flightsim.to had their whole you can't delete stuff, we own it, blah blah blah, and people are like, no you don't. Like, got friends did that too. Beware rotor wash. Yeah, I know. Yeah. You sure they're not Chinese warships? There are... no, I think there's only Russian here. No Chinese. I'm guessing Jared doesn't have it? No, maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't. We'll have to find out if he lands. Yeah, no, he doesn't have it. Long nuts? No, he doesn't have it. You can almost tell who does and who doesn't. I believe Icarus does, but I don't know where he is. We might have left him behind. Did we? Sorry, Icarus. Yeah, I'll try and link you up. I'll go and find a. Oh, there they are up top. There they are. Yeah, Icarus and Mrs. TPHI. Hang on, let's take the parks off. He's with me. It's not like they're booking a table or something at a fancy restaurant. He's with me. Getting into the nightclub. He's with me. Alright, so we do have a Russian one here, but there are Chinese ones. We also have the English. So we've got the Queen Elizabeth II one over there. I don't know which one it is. But I think the one in front of me is Russian? I don't know. It's not like they have very many though. They only have one and it's not actually active at the moment. They sold one to China so they could reverse engineer it, put their own stuff on, and then sail it a couple of 100 miles away from town. About all they could do. But yeah, there are Chinese ones out over the south of China Sea area. Oh, the planes are floating. No, they're down now. Oh, bits and pieces are not all down. So you've got this one. And we've got two Americans. I think there's a Nimitz and a is it the Gerald Ford class or the I think it's the Gerald Ford class. Not typing much short sentences. You know, I'm just trying to get you to type more because I know how difficult it is when you're in a heli. 75 would be a, this is a Nimitz class. So the I think the Gerald Ford back there is like 77 or 79. This is 76. Okay. Or was it the 80? 80's like Reagan, isn't it? So I think this one's a Nimitz class, and the longer one back over that way was the new aircraft carrier. And floating around Australia. Yeah, well, we confiscated the Russian one because they weren't allowed to. They weren't allowed to keep their stuff anymore. I'm kidding. Maybe we just dredged it up after it sank because there's no maintenance. Alright, I jest. Let's go and fly down the harbour. So, follow me. Going to go through what are called the heads. You've got North Head and South Head. So it's the harbours. They are basically cliff fronts. North Head over there, South Head over here. There were actually gun emplacements. I don't think they necessarily are shown up here. From old World War II gun emplacements. But let's go and have a look. There's a lighthouse there. I don't know if they've modelled in the structures and stuff. They've got a little building down there, and they've got those round things. Oh, they've just got them as round things. They were actually concrete gun turret things. They've got a roof on them too. Now, okay, not quite right, but anyway. More Monkey Business. There's a name of a boat called More Monkey Business. Of course it is. Visualizer's already around. You're going to try and land at Fort Denison, just before the Harbour Bridge. Now that sailboat's turning around over there. There's two of them. Got a shipping container boat in town. I don't know if there's going to be any room on Fort Denison, but I'm going to try. It looks like the visualizer's trying it. I think I went out there one time, checked it out. Well, there's not much room to land, is there? Oh, look at Jared. He's just like, I'm coming straight in. Wow. That was a good save. So you can catch a boat taxi out here. You're not allowed, though, here, I think, without a tour or appointment or the likes. Oh, okay. There's no hard point there. All right. Okay. So chances are we can't land there. Well, maybe you can land on top, can Jared? That's cool. Mr. TPHI, yeah, you can land there. How come? Was it just the place I landed? Mine went straight through. Wait, PlayStation 4? Somebody's called their boat PlayStation 4? Whatever. You know what? That's actually a good screenshot too. With and without name tags. I don't know. Mine went straight through. I don't know why. Maybe I have extra Sydney stuff. Going to try and land on the Harbour Bridge instead. Or maybe at the Opera House. What do you reckon? There's a room at the front of the Opera House. That's probably going to be another one of those can't touch. Can't touch this. Don't let Brett sing. Might be room at the front, but I may end up being able to go around the rear there. Those lights are a little annoying, blade wise. Oh my god, we can land. Would I have touched the blades there? No, but we are really close. So close that I'm going to turn this on so that I can get out of here. Now they're not turning. Yep, okay, now they're turning. And we'll take our big hole while we're here. Oh, visualize, mate. That's awesome. Come on, I've got to get a screenshot of that. put his rear wheels on the tip of the shells. That's cool. Awesome. Whoa. What's this? Queen Mary or something. Cunard boats in. Okay. Yeah, it's Queen Mary 2. Hello, Queen Mary 2. You got a helipad by any chance? No. Hover. Hover. Right, so no landing, only hover. So if they need to helicopter someone off, you got to hover. Cheapskates. It's such an expensive boat, you couldn't be bothered putting a helipad on there. I reckon we would. Our wash would actually knock all those chairs off, even if they were tied down. All right. Oh, there's some floating lights across the harbour bridge there, but I'm going to try and land on it. I do have a Sydney pack from Orbix. Oh, there's no traffic here at the moment, but there's lights in the middle. I reckon we could go inside. I think once we do, we get thrown around. Oh, down. Oh, we can drive. Oh, we'll just drive then. I've only... Oh, no, we can't go through there. No, down, down, down. I've only been across this bridge 10,000 times. Maybe not. Maybe about 8 or 9. But I had to work out how many. It's 365 days a year. Probably only 270 times in a year. How many years did I work here? Actually, no. Probably only about 4,000 or 5,000 times. Although I did it 2 times a day. There we go. That's what I was expecting. Yeah, can't get through the middle there. It mucks up. But we will go under if we're able to. Not from that angle, we're not. Way off on the old dive thing here. There we go. We're under and we've touched the water. No, we touched something. Did we just hit a boat? Oh man, we're going through everything now. It's automatically throwing me up. Well, we'll leave it. You can go under. Yeah, I hit something. The invisible boat there, Girawa. I think I hit. Go past the Blue Point Tower. It hasn't loaded in somewhere. There we go. Alright, I'm going to keep going up the river here. Waiting for Sydney to load in there, I think. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, what are you doing? What are you doing? I think I got mucked up with my camera view that kept moving there, which I do not like. Thank you. Go inside and fly it. There we go. Was there a helipad on there, Jared? Hang on, that's the wrong way. We need to head this way. Up the river. Go into the Gladesville Bridge if you want to. Don't think that's necessarily the right way to go though, so we're going to have to hop back over to the river. But we're going under anyway. Why is there a lock there? Huh. Don't remember seeing that. Oh, that's the old bridge. Hey. Photogrammetry, eh? There's the old bridge there too. Now it's one each way. Very good. Then there's that really steep bridge with the annoying turn down the bottom. If you get yourself stuck in the right lane, you get stuck behind people turning. You got to squeeze into that left lane to get past everybody. Listen to me complaining about traffic. I don't even live here. This is like 20, 30 years ago. Oh, look at it. Nobody's on the bridge. Traffic would be awesome. You can see why a city set up here with such massive harbour. Obviously back in the day, harbours helped create a trade ability to ship things out either around the same country or to other. Same with Brisbane. Brisbane's got a massive river and harbour there. Melbourne, big port of Melbourne, very protected waterway inside. I have kneeboarded. I didn't ski, but I kneeboarded up and down this river here. We used to put our boat in here when we lived in Sydney. Go kneeboarding when it's nice and flat. Trying to work out where I am now. Are we heading up to Parramatta? I think so. Honestly, quite glad I don't live in Sydney anymore. There's the ferry, River Cat. Transportation for those going to and from the city. There's another one. Nice. River Catamaran. Ooh. It's got a bit of wind on it. Horse track races. Where are we there? That's not Randwick. That's oh man, I don't even remember the name of that one. Not Rose Hill, Parramatta. Do you know? I don't know. Can't remember it. This is with the Parramatta Eels. Is it still the Eels now? For those who are into rugby, rugby league. Parramatta Football Stadium. Alright, let's make our way out towards Richmond. So, which road shall we take? Let's follow this one out here. Great Western Highway. Oh, there's power lines. They popped up at the last second, didn't they? There's probably power lines everywhere along here. I'm going to follow this highway out for a bit. Yeah, I think that'll actually lead out to about where we want to go. Look at the traffic down there. That was me once upon a time. It's the ring road. Oh no, they don't call it ring road. What do they call it? The is it M4? Ring road's in Melbourne. Oh, there's a stutter. See that? That's the, watch out, it might crash the desktop stutter. Alright, we should have music on again. What else you got? Here we go. I'll crank it up and get down low. That was a little loud. I'm trying to work out where I am. I don't know if that was Castle Hill or not. That's kind of what it reminded me of. Road around. A lot more farmland out this way. A lot of this though is going to be end up developing just housing. I've watched it over the last 30 years or so. Look at all that shining stuff, that's annoying. I remember farmland that just gets absolutely developed into housing estates. I know because I actually looked at potentially going halves with my brother and buying property. Probably could have. House would be well over $1 million worth now. We could have got in for, I don't know, under 100,000 to start off with. Okay, I'm running out of road. Where's the road out to Windsor and Richmond? Isn't the new airport out here? No, south. South from here. I think we've got a left turn coming up. We've got bridge. No, that's over the river. We don't want to go over the river until we get to Richmond. Oh, there it is, right there. I've said it many times before. Oh look, there's an ASTR327 landing here at the moment on live tracking. I don't know if that's Australian services training or something. I did my work experience out here. So my school work experience, where they give you 2 weeks to go and work at a place to work out, you know, what type of industry you'd like to be in. I chose here. This is where the C-130s were housed. Probably still are. Got to climb around them, taking photos, developing photos, because I went for the photography department in there. I thought, oh, that'd be pretty cool. And oh, fuel truck, are you really going to do that? Where you going, mate? Where you going? Fine, I'll just put down here then. Oh, he's going to turn right into me. He is. Alright, I'll go forward. Alright, pause music. He's waiting for me to move, look at that. Yeah, he was too. He's waiting for me to move. Alright, we're going to park next to Long Nuts. Just touching tips, mate. Just touching it's just the tips, mate. It's just the tips, mate. What am I looking for? What part of the ground? Cyclic trim switch set to ground position. Where exactly is the ground position one? Trim switch. Power steering to swivel. We're already on there. Okay, so flight controls already neutralized. Shutdown, that's what I'm after. Flight controls neutralized, yes. Park brake lever set, already done. HGT switch off. Position. I never had it on. Sorry, what? Wi-Fi? Yeah, okay. Go that way. APU start. Run for 2 seconds then. Yep, okay, it's back in. Generator on. Right below it, isn't it? Yeah. No, not test. On. Thank you. Engine generators both to off. Not test. Off. Yeah, thank you. Hydraulic transfer. On. Engine condition levers to both. Ground, already done that for 2 minutes. Okay. Cross feed off. Closed. To close. Yep, thank you. Fuel pumps all off. That's these guys. That'll close us down. Yep. Engine condition levers both to stop. Okay. No, the other way. I knew I was going to do that. Wrong way. To stop. Oh, you can hear it shutting it down. Except the other people, you can hear them around. EAF engine fans off. I can also shut my doors. Fatic back up. Off. Does it go up one more? No, okay. APU generator switches off, and oh, you're going to make me turn it back off. Alright. So we're actually shutting down the APU now. Alright. It's a noisy APU, isn't it? All light switches off. Oh, oh man. I had it up the right way there for a second. And it went upside down. Oh, can we turn our head around? Oh, man. Let's do that again. There. Don't turn it upside down. Alright. Off, 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 dim. Yep. Off. I didn't actually turn those ones on, but I did turn these on. And I did turn this one. Oh, that's a long time to press that. Okay. And searchlight, no, it's off. Done. Battery switches. Down the bottom here, isn't it? Yeah. What do you mean switch is... No switch, one switch. Cool. I think we've done all that. Alright. Now that the battery's off, can we open the door? I think we probably can. Yeah. Alright, so that's on external batteries. Let's get everybody's rear end open. That sounds naughty, doesn't it? Oh, look at them lined up. And let's extend the top as well. So in it goes. And fold. Done. So I can hop out of the aircraft now. Awesome. And you know, you can actually walk up in the back of this. The only problem is it doesn't go up. So you can go all the way up to there. My feet are hanging out. What a shame he doesn't walk up inside it. Awesome flight, Brett. Thanks for the tour, mate. It was a lot of fun. I actually enjoyed that. Thank Long Nuts and Mrs. TPHI and Mr. TPHI for pointing out the heli flight and that the Chinook was available. Because I've got a bunch of you put different things. Who's still running over here? Mrs. TPHI. Alright. She doesn't need to shut down. She's like, I got unlimited fuel. I don't need to shut down. Alright, let's go get a family portrait photo in front. Alright, watch out for those blades, guy. You know, you need to squat down and get out underneath it. There you go. Mine's going to keep going around. Alright, we get enough of these helis in our background picture here. What do we got? We got Big Hulk there to Icarus there. Alright, that's about where I need to come for a photo, family photo. Oh, Icarus, mate, I saw that for a second and then it disappeared. Thanks, Icarus, mate. I'm just going to get a family photo here, as in with the people wandering around. That was a lot of fun. Thanks, Brett. See you, mates, he says. Yes. Game is frozen, can't move anywhere. Oh, no. Well, that sucks. Did you press pause or something? Alright, let's get a photo. Where's Mrs. TPHI? She stepped away. Not out of the aircraft at the moment. I need an older guy. I need to change my character. I need an older guy. I don't have grey hair, but I need a guy with a beard as well. It's just not right. Alright. Oh no, here comes Icarus. Let's wait up. We'll take another picture. And maybe Mrs. TPHI is getting a refill. Or she's just gone invisible again. Thank you, Visualize Mac. Black screen, good times tonight, thanks. Here she comes, here she comes. Look, her helicopter is actually running away. Quick before your helicopter disappears. Oh, look, she's moonwalking. No, there you go, it's back again. No, it's moving again. That's weird. That is weird. Alright, here we go. Taking a picture and say Cheeserama. Hang on, Big Hulk, where you going, mate? Wait, no. I'm going to get a picture of you guys facing the wrong way. Move. Face the camera. There's always one. Big Hole doesn't want to face the camera. All right, that's fine. Thank you, everybody. Oh no, he's moving around. He's moving around, and he's moving. He's moving. He's moving. He's moving. He's moving, and done. That one will make the Discord. Gertie needs a lover. Okay, I don't know what this Gertie thing is, but I saw that Grumpy's got stuff for it, but I must have missed it. Big Ass says, great fun. Thanks, Brett, mate. It was awesome. I'm going to jump in here and take an air shot. Thank you, everybody, for coming along, and I will see you guys. I do have a stream tomorrow morning. It may be a shortened stream. I'm not sure. We'll see. But in a loft and then Dinkum. But all next week except Sunday. I'll do a Sunday flight. Another great Pacific GA series. We'll do it. But Monday through all of next week, Easter Monday to the end of the week, I'm off with no streaming. So I will see you guys if you're coming back for Flight Sim next Sunday. Cheers, everyone. Bye. Only? That's still pretty good.
If we can harness the massive power of television,
we could brainwash the whole country.